Okay, this is the cover we took off of the cams. You need to clean off this surface, the contact surface. Gonna use a single edge razor blade and scrape. I've already scraped this off, most of this stuff off. Scrape it off nicely. Across here, wherever this little brown stain is where the adhesive was. Try and get as much of it off as you can. Okay, after scraping that, I'm gonna use a little scuff pad. Scuff it up. Get your air, if you have air, and blow it all off. Or just simply wipe it down. Make sure the bearing seats are clean also. Okay. And I went around the dealership and picked up, this is the old cam seal, the exhaust cam seal, and this the cam cap for the intake. Went and got 2 new ones from the VW dealership, because even though all the parts was provided by the owner of the car, he didn't bring these. It's best to use new ones. It's too much work to be messing with putting sealant around the old ones and replacing them. It's not worth it. This is the sealant VW cells. Very expensive. This costs over, list price is over 80 bucks. All right, for this little tube. Which when they told me the price, I asked them what were they smoking before they went to work today. Okay, now using the razor blade, you would do the same to the flat surface. But I try to scrape away from the head so any debris will fall outside the cylinder head. Do that as best as you can, because when you scrape around here, you can avoid that. Okay? And I'll run the scuff pad over those areas, not in the bearing area, not where the cam will lie. Don't mess with that area. All right, just scuff over that. Try and get it as clean as possible. Around the dowel pins, because there may be excess buildup around that. These pins help locate the head, the top of the head. Help them sit on there properly before you bolt them down. Then, using my air blower, I'm gonna blow off gently this area. The oil might splash on you over the place. Once that's blown off, you can take a clean rag and wipe that area off again, if you wish. Okay, this is your new timing chain tensioner, held on again by 3 screws. I'm going to tighten these screws down. Just snug them up for now. Okay, with the tensioner on, we're going to torque it down. I will give you a list of all the torques for all these various things, so you have them. With clean hands and clean gloves, pick up the camshaft, intake and exhaust. I've already counted the links. Here's my white mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to the next white mark. Place the chain over the tensioner. Drop the cams down in place. If you'll notice that it do not sit evenly, and that's because the cam followers are pushing them up. Okay? Once you put the cap on and bolt it down, everything should sit right. Okay, with this expensive sealant, you need to go around the cover all the way around. Make sure you don't get any on the bearing, in the bearing area. You don't need to do an overkill with this. You just need once you clamp it down, it will form a thin layer. Go around here also, around these 4 spark plug holes, and make sure when you lift it up, you don't touch the sealant. You have to watch where you put this thing, because not everywhere, every place that look like it belongs is supposed to have it. All right? For instance, some of these areas are oil passageway, like right in here. All right, it's the groove for oil, and to get in this area around the camshaft. And back here, you don't really have to worry about this, because that vacuum pump area where also the fuel pump is, that's going to cover this area. So if oil flows into that area, it needs oil back there for lubricating those things. Okay?